what you see or experience.
Everything is very glows. Everything glows walking down this path.
Yes.
Flowers and the cobblestones are glowing.
What color does it glow? Does it have a color?
Very neon-y like colors.
Yes.
The cobblestones are like a neon white, and the flowers all around are taken on a neon colors, almost like everything is glowing in the dark.
Yes. And is it dark there or is it daytime?
It is dark. Everything is lit up by the neon colors.
Yes. And these glowing cobblestones and flowers, is there a sense of warmth coming from them? Or is it just the bright
Mm.
neon white light?
It's very sense of peace, very
Yes.
peaceful, very magical.
So as you gaze around this beautifully lit, peaceful, magical space, what else there do you notice?
I notice a tree. And the tree has the leaves are also like a metallic green and gold colors.
Beautiful. And are you alone there?
There's all kinds of plants and bugs and little creatures.
And if you were to look down to the ground where your feet might be, can you describe yourself?
They are not human feet.
Mm.
They are very uh stocky, blocky type feet. Very big and in human terms rather ugly looking feet. um, Very big, big and clumpy.
Yes. And are they wearing anything, or are they
No, they're bare.
right? And if you were to scan further up the body, can you describe yourself?
Mm, thin, thin legs. Um, the skin is interesting. It's almost a light purple skin, and there are dots or spots on the skin, and they kind of have like an outline of yellowish and then like a deeper purple in the center. Very odd. Big feet and thin legs with purple skin and yellow dots. Yeah.
Yes. And do you have arms and legs?
Yes. Long, linky arms with the same skin and uh the belly. It's a big. It's like a little pot belly.
Yes.
I don't notice any clothing. It's just uh no clothing. Just but it's a funny belly.
Yes. And are you able to describe your head? Do you have hair?
Let's see. Um, Makes me smile because he's rather funny looking. Uh, the head is big, and I'm not sure if it's hair or if it's plant material on my head. I'm not quite sure if it's from me or on me.
Yes.
Kind of fits in with the rest of the nature. These colors are, just surreal. They're neon and metallic, and
Very
um,
good. How would you describe the shape of the face and head?
big eyes, uh, uh, big eyes with very like droopy skin around them. Um, I get such a sense of innocence and sweetness about this being. Uh, he Same with the mouth. It's got very loose skin around the mouth as well.
Yes. And your sense is that it's a he.
Yeah, I feel like a male.
Yes. Very. And what does it appear to be doing there?
It's just walking and enjoying nature, its environment. It's really happy,
Is
and
it?
I say it, but I feel that it's me.
Yes.
Um, Very happy, jolly type feel.
Very good. And would you say young or older?
I'd say about middle age. Um, I feel like the lifespan is long, so middle age for that lifespan
Yes.
is I really, really connect. I really, really can tap into the playful and innocence that I feel.
Yes. Tell me more about this playful innocence, the sweetness that you can tap into.
Almost not very intelligent, I guess. I feel very playful and maybe naive. I only know the space around me and what I experience, and I don't feel I have. I'm just so in awe in what is around me. There's no, I maybe intellectual type thinking. It's just happiness and awe and wow and just just going with the flow.
Yes. So a simple life for this one.
Very, yeah, very simple and playful, very peaceful and a nice, I feel, I don't feel any fear. I don't feel any negative anything. I just feel la di da.
And does this one have a name?
Ooh. I don't know why I got this. First thing that came to me was Bert. Bert, but not like with a spurt. Like
Very good. And is this one part of a family?
yes, there's a family. Right away I felt a fatherly figure to my right up ahead,
Yes.
and uh, um, maybe not so as playful, more a little more gruff than I am.
Yes. So a grandfather type or
Yeah,
father.
father, grandfather, that type of feel. And peering around a tree and uh like I could see his hand, like his fingers like come here.
Yes.
and and I'm kind of like pouting and apparently don't want to leave the place I'm at, and but I go, and and he's just as funny looking. He's more of a darker purple,
Yes.
and I feel like it might be bigger.
How tall would you say you are?
um Maybe I feel pretty big. I feel like maybe like 8 foot.
Yes. And is this your home environment in this pretty place that glows?
Yeah, this is where we live, and we just, yeah, we just, this is where we live.
And do you live in a home or some form of structure?
I see the base of a tree, and I see other family members, and we're gathered around a base of a tree. And I feel like this is our spot where we gather.
And what about sense of timing on Earth time? How far in the past, present, or future do you
Mm,
have?
I feel like this is this is happening now.
Yes.
It's Yeah, it's happening now. And when I also got that this is to have a a space where I can be at rest and be playful and at peace. And this space I chose to be in this space to have that because all different, um, having different, very many different experiences going on at the same time. And that one was for that, just so I have a little bit of me
Yes.
that can just be and not have to worry about anything.
And you like how that feels?
And it's restful. There's no responsibility. It's just peace and joy. Uh, Still in a family unit with
Yes.
each other, but it was just a break and take away all that innocence. And it's nice to know that there are places out there that are like that, where they haven't been fractured in their way of being. And that's something that hopefully this planet Earth will one day be able to experience without having to be fractured by all this outside negativity.
Yes. Allow the images to flow up from your soul as you orientate yourself in this new place within this lifetime. Tell me what you see. What can you see?
Um, I see hills, lots of hills. Oh, good. I see some light. It's kind of dark, so I'm seeing some light ahead. Um, it's like a round light with like a halo around it, kind of feel
Yeah.
a halo of light around it, and it's at the top of a peak, and it feels like very powerful energy. It's very bright. It seems like everything around it is dark, but anything around close to it is lit up in this light. And I feel like there's structures. Um, oh, it's very, very tall because when I move in, the structures are they look small. So this is very tall. Um, it's almost like a grid of smaller structures.
Yes. And are you drawn to this powerful round halo light, this energy?
Yeah, yeah. It's the only thing bright all around. So it's like you definitely are drawn to it. Um, uh,
And what's your sense of what this grid's purpose is around this halo?
First thing I thought of that came to me was that it's taking the energy from around it from all that dark area. It's like it's absorbed all that energy and it's placed it in this pointy thing with the white light. Um, I feel like it's taking energy. When you see something pretty like that, you think it's giving, but this is taking.
Yes. And
And
what's
I think
yours? Yes.
the structures below are part of the same
Yes.
device. It's a device. It's like a machine. It's kind of it's drawing energy.
And if you were to know, what's your sense of what that energy is being used for?
I feel like they're storing the energy and taking it somewhere else. Storing this energy in this, they're gathering the energy, they're storing it in these grids below, and then they're taking that energy to some other place.
Yes.
And I see and saw like a galaxy, like a stars. Um, it doesn't feel good. It feels now I'm feeling like pain, like feeling sorrow
Yes.
that they've taken the energy from the outside and took it away from them, and they are taking it out into the space wherever they go. I can see space. I could see like galaxy. I could see a very lit structure. I don't know if it's a planet. I don't think it's a planet. It's something maybe it's not organic. It's structure. It's like they're taking that energy and bringing it to this structure out there in space. When
Yes.
I think of that, it's very sad because they're sucking the life out of everything that is around it. All
Yes.
the all the light, all the energy, and taking it away. And it doesn't feel like it's a good thing to be taking from them.
Yes. And if you were to check, are you the same Bert we were talking to before?
No, no, I don't feel that. I feel like I feel like I'm a being. I feel like I am kind of hiding, and I feel like I'm like small, linky type being. Uh, I want to say a little bit like, as far as the body structure, maybe like a monkey, not a monkey. um, there's no tail or anything, but that just kind of like that feel of thin monkey feel, like look.
Yes.
And there's a group, but there's others. There's other creatures there too. But they're sucking the life out of everything. It's they're now like they're cold and they there's just nothing going to be left. They're just sucking everything out of everything. Even the creatures are losing their lives and losing their energy as well. It's just like becoming like a dead planet. They're just taking it all, everything they can, and they're taking it away. And they're doing it because they know they can and no one can stop them. And they don't care about that planet. They don't care at all. They only care about what they want. And they just come in and suck out the life of this planet, of these creatures, of these trees, and take it to do whatever they do. And they don't care at all. It's really sad.
In this new place, within this lifetime, and tell me what you see.
I see it's, what it's kind of like a sun. It's a sun, very orange colored sun. Um, Almost a bit burnt looking.
Yes.
That's that is what I'm seeing on the left side of it, but on the right side of this sphere, the sun, it's a glowing yellow golden light. Very interesting. Um, there there is a way. There's a you can go into this sun. There are, I want to say boxes, but they're like, I don't think they're is I think they're like ships that look kind of like a shape of different boxes. And they can go into the sun, into the like in basically in between the orange and the gold. They just zoom into the center of this sun.
Yes.
It's a way of traveling. And so I see gold and one side, orange on the other, and then these dark box shapes that go into the sun. I just feel like that they're traveling. They're traveling into the sun. and I'm in one of these boxes,
Yes.
and I am going into the sun. It's
And
very, very bright.
how big is this sun?
Very big. The boxes are like specks. They're
Yes.
like, it's very big. Um, I mean, I am traveling in one of these boxes and I am coming closer and closer to it, but I can see others, other ships too. Some are far ahead and they're already going into it. And you go, it just gets brighter and brighter and bigger and bigger. And you go inside and it's white and like it's expanding. And I'm seeing that um, I see it going back out into space. The ship's ahead coming through and it goes back into darkness, into space.
Yes.
Again, see a little bit of I don't know, like fire or debris or something coming from the back of them as they go through. They come out and there's like debris or dust or fire or something coming off the back of the ships as
Yes.
they go into the space. We're in space again, but it's a different space. It's a different feel. There's more stars here,
Yes.
a lot more stars. Um,
Are they close or far away?
there's not as far as Earth stars. They're closer, but there's so many, so many. Um, yeah, there's a planet. There are planets,
Yes.
and then I can see. I don't know if this is coming off the sun, but I see like a red uh haze or something in one area. I don't know what that's from. So it's blue, it's dark stars, not dark, it's dark star. It's dark with stars. I see a red haze here. I see like a orangey kind of planet here and a mishmash of particles or dust or something over here.
Yes.
And just so many more stars. It's just like packed, packed with packed with stuff.
So you've ended up in this new space after traveling through the orange and yellow sun sphere.
Yeah, it's like a new space,
Yes.
new a new
New
maybe
sun.
it's a new galaxy or something. It's just a new different space entirely.
Yes. And tell me about yourself. If you were to look down, can you describe yourself? What you look like?
A very dark skin, really dark. I have human hands. I like I see a sleeve, but it's like a loose type sleeve.
Yes. And what are you wearing on your feet?
I have a like a boot. It's like a gray, very form-fitting boot.
Yes. And do you wear a hat of any sort on your head?
There's something around my head. I don't know if it's a hat, but it's I don't know if it's something I wear only in the ship or what, but it's like a metal type thing around my head.
Yes.
Uh,
And how would you describe your head and facial features?
Skin is very, very dark, like my hands. Um, Flawless skin. It feels like human features.
Yes.
Um, Feel very wise, very intelligent, very strong. Feel like very powerful, in control. I have a purpose.
Yes.
Like I feel like I know what my purpose is and I'm doing it.
Do you have any sense of what that is for this one?
I feel like I'm fighting, I'm fighting for something. Um, Purpose is to fight for others.
Yes.
I feel like I'm fighting for others. Um, there's there, yeah, the other ships are we're all one and we're together and we're not just fighting for ourselves, but we're fighting for others that emotions coming up for those that can't fight for themselves.
Yes.
A lot of emotion coming up. These are very sensitive, loving people,
Yes.
and they're helping others. Um, they their purpose is they're going to fight to the end for them, for those that need them. If they lose even to lose their lives, it's all right. They want to help.
Yes. Very good. So, are these humans in a future time?
No, I feel like they're now. They're now.
Yes.
They're out there now. Everything is happening now. It's
Yes.
all happening now. It's makes me think how it's so nice to know that there are others that stand up for others, to do that and feel so strongly about it and
Yes.
helping one another and to know that that exists out there right now. That's gives you hope that there's a lot of good out there and that we don't have to be alone.
Yes. So, is there anything else in this scene that you can share with us today?
I feel like that's what I was to see.
Yes. The higher self. Uh, can we ask some questions for this one today?
Yes.
Very good. Thank you. Firstly, can I ask what the purpose was of showing these three scenes today?
Those three dynamics that are playing out there, here, everywhere. They are on this planet Earth as well. There are those that are innocent, those who are scared, and there are those that will help. These dynamics happen throughout the universe, throughout all the galaxies. These are scenarios that we play out with ourselves, our higher selves, to learn and experience from. We have the different dynamics to raise the different experiences and emotions, to compare them with others and learn from. It's all a learning process, a growing that our souls take. We choose to have these experiences.
Yes. So, in that context, what's the message you would have for this one today?
There is a time in this one's life where she was in joy and peace and innocence. And there was a time where there was fear and feeling depleted. And there are times to stand up and fight for what you know is right.
Yes.
All these experiences have or will happen in this lifetime, where this is the experiences that this being chose to have.